Alright everyone, welcome back. Now, Karens. If you haven't seen my previous 5 videos on Karens, I highly recommend you check them out. All links will be in the description. But for those of you that don't know how this works, basically what I'm going to be doing today is watching a few Karen clips and judging the Karens on a percentage scale out of 100%. So 100% basically means that the Karen is very stereotypical Karen who basically meets all the requirements for being annoying and constantly complaining. Whereas closer to 0% would mean that the Karen isn't really that much of a Karen. We've got about 3 clips here today, so we're going to be watching basically all of them, so I highly recommend you watch till the end so you can see basically what I rank all these Karens. Now before we get into this, I just want to say really quickly, thank you all so much for 200,000 subscribers on this channel. It genuinely means a lot to me, and I cannot thank you all enough. It's been sort of a dream of mine all my life to become, I guess sort of a YouTuber where I can support myself and basically just have basically a full-time income. And the fact that you guys have let me do that is absolutely insane, so thank you all so much for that. I'll make a video on my second channel basically talking about the whole thing, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe to my second channel. The link to that will be in the description. It's called Glider Guide 2. And if you enjoy this video at any point, please make sure you subscribe because it's free and you can always change your mind later. Anyway, let's just get right into this Karen video.
Hey!
Oh damn, okay, so already like what, 20 seconds into the clip and there's a lot to break down here. I'm gonna be honest here, I don't really know who exactly the Karen is in this situation. It could be the person in the car who's basically driving into these people, or it could be the people who are basically standing inside this person's car space, because to be honest with you, I genuinely don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to keep watching the video to find out.
Call the police.
You got your phone? You got your
I
phone?
was hit.
Okay. Nancy?
What happened? Yeah, but here, give me your hand.
Nancy, you okay?
Stand out.
Of course she's okay. I barely touched her. She wouldn't move out of the way. I got up there and she just stood there looking at me. So what was I supposed to do?
Is this the car?
I've been sitting here forever and they're just like looking at the boxes.
There's a whole parking lot here, ma'am.
I got halfway pulled in. I wasn't going to try and back up and go somewhere else.
Okay, I'm so confused. Like, what is going on here? Okay, I'm pretty sure I know who the Karen is in this situation, and it's probably the person who's in the car. You know what I really hate, right, is when I obviously don't drive, right? I don't have my license yet. I've got my L plates, which basically means I can drive, but I have to have an adult with me, which is pretty annoying because, you know, I'd rather drive on my own. But basically, when I'm driving, right, I obviously park my car, like, if I'm going to the supermarket or something, then I'll park the car just, like, in a parking space. And most of the time when I go there, it's when basically there's not a lot of people there, so there's probably like 5 people in the car park, and the car park is pretty big. But what by big I mean you could probably fit one sort of car park in each section. You know what I really hate is when I go inside, right, and then I come back out and then there's someone parked right beside me when there's literally that many parking spaces available, and they just decide to park right beside me. I don't know why. It probably isn't really that big of a deal, but it just annoys me so much. So I can definitely understand basically where the person who's recording this comes in when they say, why on earth couldn't you just park somewhere else? Because I really don't understand the people that like to park right beside you when there's so many other spaces. This Karen literally just decided to park to basically just pick a fight with this person who is standing in her parking space when there were so many other spaces you could have parked. It's just that thing where it's like, why would you waste your time starting a fight with someone? Like, it's so annoying.
You're gonna have to just wait until the police come.
We'll send them into Pet Value.
They're gonna come and see you here. Yeah. Nancy, are you okay?
Of course she's okay.
I fell right over.
You'd think I would have heard at her, I would have had a bump. And then her husband was beating up my car with what looked to be...
I was trying to get you to stop.
The car was off when he was doing it.
You can't just,
Okay, hold up a second. This Karen is basically just lying when there's video evidence basically supporting this. You literally drove into this person, right? And then obviously the husband was trying to hit your car to stop you from driving into his husband or his wife. And you're out here saying, "Oh yeah, the car was stopped when he was hitting me." No, it wasn't. You were literally you were still driving when this person hit your car. I don't really understand where you're trying to come from here. Like, I don't understand why you decided to put yourself in this situation in the first place. I really don't understand the people that sort of complain, being like, oh yeah, this person did nothing wrong. She literally got herself into this situation on her own. This is no one else's fault but herself.
And the car was off when he was hitting it.
You're nuts, lady.
I know you
On
are.
the phone with the police.
Okay.
You got her license plate, guys?
What's her license? You have it written? I can't write. I'm blind.
I have a lady that was hit.
Okay, I just gotta be honest here, right? With this Karen, obviously, right? She's just completely lied here, saying that this person hit her car when she was parked, when that literally never happened. This Karen was literally driving into this woman while the car was on. Obviously, you can't drive a car when it's off, right? So this person was driving into this other person, and that person's husband was hitting your car while you were driving, not when you parked the car. What do you mean? That literally makes no sense. This Karen here, I just gotta say, there are definitely some flaws to this Karen, like the fact that she's completely lying. But then again, like she wasn't screaming at all, like she was keeping calm. So on the percentage scale, I gotta say that this Karen is probably about a 70%, if I'm gonna be completely honest here. I would go a lot higher, but she was very, very calm, and I must say that is not very stereotypical of a Karen. Right, so in this next clip, apparently this is a male Karen, right? So this isn't actually a female Karen. Apparently there's a lot of windows that get smashed, and there's a bunch of cars and stuff, so yeah, let's just watch this.
You're a little bruh. Give me my ticket and go yourself, goofball. Bruh. You.
Okay, well, we're already, what, like 10 seconds in on, there is a lot to break down here. So I'm guessing what's going on here is that this guy basically got pulled over, so he obviously was speeding or something, or I don't really know what he was. I don't really know what he was doing. There isn't really much context. But he got his ticket, right? So this police officer had to pull him over and give him a ticket. Obviously something that he probably didn't want to have to do. And then this guy's just completely cussed him out and just drove off. So let's see how this turns out.
Bruh. Off you, bruh. You're a fucking clown!
He like pushed him, so just hit me. So in 5 fucking
He's got
minutes.
his gun on me now. The RCMP officer has his gun on me now.
Oh, damn. Okay. This is a bit mad. So after this, Darren absolutely just dumps on this police officer. The police officer does not look very happy. Now, I don't know if I have to bleep out this video because I kind of like my monetization. I don't know if I have to bleep it out, but if I do, I will.
Listen to him. He's hitting my truck now. And he's breaking my window. Holy fuck! Get him over here!
Assaulting a police
Get him over here! Holy fuck! Help me! Help me! I won't.
Send somebody now, please. He's got a gun on my husband.
He's tripping balls. Hurry
Send
up!
someone now.
Help me! Help me!
Right, that was a lot to take in. I'm probably gonna have to blur a lot of that because, you know, again, I kind of like monetization. But I'm just gonna say a few things to this Darren, right? Now, if you get a speeding ticket, which obviously, if you get a speeding ticket, you've done something wrong. If you get a ticket in general for just something stupid that you've done on the road, if you get a ticket, it's obviously you've done something wrong, right? So, in my opinion, if you've been let off the hook, right? If you've been let off with a ticket and you haven't gotten your license taken off you or anything, I'd just take the dub and absolutely leave that place. Don't try and swear at the officer. Don't try aggravate them even more because you're lucky enough to the fact that you haven't been arrested. You might as well just leave it and just basically just take what you have. But this Darren decided, no, I'm just gonna aggravate this officer because I'm mad or whatever. And look what happened. Now he's in handcuffs. Good job, buddy. Good job. On a percentage scale, I don't really think that this Karen is much. I guess you could say Darren. I don't think that this Darren is much of a Karen. I guess you could say. I'd say about a 40%. Like, yes, I do got to admit that this person was screaming and all that, but then again, like, he wasn't really that much of a typical Darren, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on that situation.
I would be going that way.
Okay, so I can tell just from the accents here that this is an Australian Karen, our favourite type of Karens. My own country, we have so many Karens, and I'm just gonna say that right now for all of you American viewers, because I know that there's a lot of you out there. There are Australian Karens basically everywhere here. I've seen them on the streets before, and trust me, they are absolutely insane.
No, I'm standing right here. This is where me and my dogs are standing. I'm standing right here.
Okay, that is definitely getting blurred out. Whoa, that was a bit unexpected. So basically, the title of this video is that the Karen throws dog poo at police officer. What on earth is going on? Basically, what just happened in that clip, I can't really show it to you because it is a little bit much for YouTube, I must say. But basically, this Karen got mad at a police officer because apparently the police officer was telling this Karen to move. So you know what the Karen decided to do? Okay, I'll give you guys some options. A, do you think the Karen just decided, you know what, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna listen to the police officer? Or B, did the Karen try to assault the police officer by throwing poo? Oh my god, you guys already know which one the correct answer is. This Karen is absolutely insane. Let's just keep watching this. Okay, yep, that's enough. This Karen is instantly getting a 90%. I don't care what you say. I'm probably gonna have to bleep a lot of that because, you know, YouTube don't really like when people go hands-on. But basically, this Karen was screaming that apparently her dogs are in danger or something like that. I'm pretty sure that when the police officer arrests you, that they're not trying to go for your pets. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, so I think that was a pretty good Karen video. I think we had some very good compilations in there. So if you guys enjoyed this video at any point, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because if you've made it this far into the video and you haven't yet subscribed, I highly recommend you do so. Again, thank you so much for 200,000 subscribers. I'm gonna make a video basically on 200,000 subscribers on my second channel, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.